This video is called Walk and Live, Talk and Dead. Do not throw gasoline on the fire. A soft word turn it away wrath. Grievous words stir up anger. Whenever you're in any sorts of relationship, you should support your partner at all costs. When I say at all costs, I don't mean that if that person is doing FUCKRY, you should support them either way. No, I am saying, know what is going on in your relationship, know what your partner is going through, and try to support your partner. Do not talk down to your partner, especially when they are going through stress. Do not add gasoline upon the fire. I am speaking about a situation that occurred in a place called St. Albans, Queens in New York, in which a man took away his girlfriend and his two tenants. Listen to the intro and then I'll come back. People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. So, a situation happened in a place called St. Albans, that is in Queens, that is in New York, in which a Jamaican man, 54-year-old David Daniels, successful businessman, has a business, a wholesale in Jamaica, where he is making buku cash. He has a house in a nice neighborhood. However, maybe about 48 hours ago, he walked into the Popo station and told them he did something very bad. His house, when the Popo went by there, it was a BLOODY mess. 3 purses, 2 in the basement and 1 on the 3rd floor. So therefore, 3-level house complex. He told the Popo, don't even bother to kick down the door, just go back through the back door or go through the back door. I left it open for your convenience. His neighbors were saying he was a good person. One person said him kind of seems a little bit jealous. He thought that he was sleeping with his girlfriend. His friends, his family, people that know him have nothing but good to say about him. He was a calm person, not violent. They gave a couple of situations in which he handled it without any sorts of violence, any sorts of stress, in which he lost a whole bunch of money. That is in Jamaica. Spoke about this in my first video. So people are wonder, people are ponder, then hold on a minute. Him take away the girlfriend upstairs and then him take away the neighbor them downstairs. Information was that since the COVID situation, the neighbors downstairs was not paying any sorts of rent. So therefore, that would be some sorts of motive. You and I know that in a New York, or we've come to know that in a New York, after the Big C situation, people have said them have hard life. So therefore, they would take you to court as a landlord. So therefore, we understand that that could be a stressing situation, especially in a market such as New York, where stuff is very expensive. Housing, renting, rate, lele, blah, blah, blah. However, what persons couldn't understand is why he took away his wife. That was until, of course, he made a couple of confessions in the Popo station. He told them that, listen, these people downstairs owe me rent. They plan to pay, they promise to pay. However, the rent was iffy. Sometimes they pay, sometimes they never pay. And I am speaking about the back rent and speaking about present rent on a monthly basis. He told the Popo, say, listen, I told my girlfriend what was going on, and she said to me, you can't even get the rent from the people. Me don't know how the argument start, but that was the gist of what she said to him. So he was trying to explain to her that, listen, these people are stressed me out. And then this lady was pretty much talking to him in a demeaning way. She was talking down to him as if, you're a real joker, you're a real punky. You can't even get your rent from these people and you want to come talk to me in some sorts of way. Now people like them say, for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. Don't know who instigated the argument. Don't know what he might have said to her, the tone in which he said it, so therefore she replied to him in a some sorts of way in which he found to be demeaning or disrespectful. Now people, here's the thing. Respect goes both ways. I am never going to justify a man taking away his girlfriend like that in such a brutal way, regardless of what she said. Word is wind. However, people, the truth and the fact is that word is also powerful. It can motivate you either way, depending on the circumstances in which you say it. Now, you know, as a girlfriend, that the man has stressed out for a couple of years. And then him come and him say something to you. He is stressed, so therefore his tone is going to sound a little way off. So you might interpret it. Like me say, people, communication and how stuff sounds, the tone in which it is says is just as bad as what you say. It can be easily misinterpreted. So obviously there was some sorts of bridge of communication that was missing or misinterpreted. And then she responds, say, listen, you can't even get your rent and you want to come chat up to me, people, in a situation or circumstance like that, especially women I am speaking to. Maybe you might want to tone it down a little. Maybe you might want to be not so confrontational. Maybe even though you think say him a go off, you try to calm him down, try to quell the situation. However, when you respond accordingly, meaning fire with fire or even fling gasoline pan flame fire, this is the result that you get. And I am not saying that it is justified, me just say, soft word, turn it away wrath, grievous word, stir up anger. And what is even worse, when he realized that she did not support him and she was confrontational or she was arguing with him, which if you're in some sort of relationship, nothing is wrong with giving your views. However, the clash, toe to toe, especially in a circumstance like this, you should try to avoid it. This lady did not try to avoid it. So the man said to her, all right then, since you want to take up for them, you need to get the FUCK out of my house. Now people, here's the thing. When you are catch with people, whether you are the man or you are the woman, and a theme place or fear place, you cannot go in a people place and want to talk down to them, because at the end of the day, whether it is a relationship of husband and wife or girlfriend and wife, or the person who for place where you're there, you have to talk to that person with some sorts of respect. Put some sorts of respect to the people them name, especially when you're not paying a rent, especially when you're not contributing to the well-being of the house, meaning the bills, meaning any sort of food you're not do nothing, you just there with your pretty self. Me don't know if that is a situation. Had it been a fact where these people, man and husband, and then him contribute and she contribute, everybody have a 50-50 talk. However, whenever you are catch, me not care if you have the wickedest poems, the wickedest blow, and the prettiest girl in the world. Know yourself and know your position. A catch, you a catch. Either way, I am not saying that the man, because he is putting you up and financing you, he should talk to you demeaningly. However, when you start to back the people that he is going against, he may go feel some sorts of way. Remember, there's a thing that is called the straw that broke the camel's back. If the man has stress and then him feel, me nah say you do nothing, me just say him interpret it like you diss him and I take side for the people. By you not supporting him, he might feel that is exactly what you're going to do. So the man said, based on the conversation that he had with the popo, this is the popo giving out information to the media now, you need to get the FUCK out of my house or else pay $1,500 US a month for rent if you want to have all sorts of big talk. Based on what he said, the lady then closed the door and locked him out of him house. Now people, you and I analyze the situation. You have problem with your tenant, them take over your place and live scot-free, and then you go to your girlfriend, she make it seem as if you are some sorts of soft soap, and then she lock you out of your own place. People, do you see where the problem could lie? People, me no know who him start pan fuss. Don't know if it is the neighbors downstairs or the girlfriend. It is hard to determine based on what he said to the popo and people. Then again, like them say, there are always 3 to 4 sides to the story, meaning the neighbor downstairs, them can't talk. The girlfriend upstairs, she can't talk. Dead people tell no sorts of tale, so therefore you're only hearing his side of the story. Whether or not the physical evidence, meaning whatever they saw in the house, substantiate what he said happened, me no know, that is it for the court to determine. But people, me just say, do not, please, lady, women, do not get involved in situations where you are with somebody that is very confrontational, especially if you have anger management problem. 2 bulls cannot rail in a 1 pen. That is why they have these wise saying. Something is going to clash. 2 immovable objects, whenever them clash, are going to be problem. You talk about earthquake, you talk about tremor, you talk about tsunami, you talk about all sorts of tragedy. And that is exactly what happened in this case. Now people, I mentioned in a video that I did before this about the same topic, that based on conversation that I've had with person that know this man, grow with this man, grow up with this man, them never see this man get confrontational yet. Them never see this man lose him cool yet. As a matter of fact, in a previous video that I did, I said that one of the person that was managing the store that he has in Jamaica robbed him of a couple of $100,000. Him never flare up. Him never go to the power station. Him just ask her kindly for leave. And remember, this man was a holder of a license fire piece in a Jamaica. This man have money in a Jamaica. This man couldn't get a whole bunch of things done. So therefore, I am saying, can you imagine the amount of stress that this man was built up inside of him? Like them said, this man was quiet. This man was like a loner. A lot of things that were bothering him, he did not even say to his family and friends. So therefore, people are surprised because they must say, but this man not broke. This man shouldn't even be America. This man shouldn't be at Jamaica where he is well off too. So I'm good in a foreign and I'm good at Jamaica. So based on the conversation that I've had with people that are close to him, they must say, if this man can snap, then anybody can snap. And they are saying, when you're there at Jamaica, you feel a sense of, stress out. When you're there America, America is a very stressing place. And people, that is true. So you have to wonder what was going on in this man's house. Because it seems as if there was stress upstairs, stress downstairs. The people must say, if the man they can snap, then anybody can snap. And people, the way that he took out those 3 people, based on the poor reports, the neighbors or the tenants downstairs, them get all sorts of juk up. The wife, she get the juk up too. He then bust her throat. So he wanted to make sure that there was no sorts of coming back. So that tells me that maybe she said the wrong thing. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. So the people that was the initial problem, meaning the people that he was taking to courts, it seems as if he was more lenient, and I'm not going to say lenient, it is not an appropriate word. But it seems as if there was more vengeance in what he did, the girlfriend. So the initiators, it seems as if him never really have too much against him like he had against the girlfriend. Based on what the neighbors are saying, most of them say him is a good man. However, there was one individual neighbor that said it seems as if he was jealous. he told that particular man, same girlfriend say, him a look upon her in a some sorts of way. So he sounded very jealous. Now people, I don't know what made him insecure or say this to that man. However, I am assuming that he thought that there was some sorts of infidelity. So when you compound the fact that this man probably feel as if this lady thinks I am soft, and whenever a woman think that you are soft, best believe that she probably have a man that she think is tough. So therefore she might be giving away the poems. Whenever, this is a very good indicator, whenever you have a woman a talk down to you and a belittle you and a make you feel some sorts of way, chances are she has what she is looking for. So she is telling you that, listen, this is not my type of man, you're too soft, you're too puny. I'm not going to say that the case in this case because I don't know this lady from Adams. But obviously, it seems as if what this lady said triggered him was a straw that broke the camel's back. So therefore, there was obviously some sort of trouble in a paradise. How bad was it? Well, people will see the result. Him pretty much take her out too. And like I said in a previous video that I did maybe about a day or so ago, this man is married. They are separated. The wife lives in a UK, England, in that vicinity. The girlfriend, she was married, divorced. Her boyfriend or ex-husband is saying she was a sweet lady. They were married for about 6 years or so, known each other for about 10 years or so. Emma says she's a sweet lady. They divorced, but she still kept his last name. So you have to wonder, was there some sorts of hanky-panky going on, especially if this lady feel as if she there with a man where she deemed to be very soft, not manly enough for her. So we have to ask, did she make him feel insecure at the fact that she is divorced but she still have the man's name? Did she make him feel as if he made a mistake and leave him good wife? Because obviously they are not divorced either. Is it stress on top of stress? The fact that him and him wife separate? The fact that him pick up a next lady that still have her ex-husband's name? The fact that him have problem downstairs in the basement with his tenant, and the fact that she's not supporting him, and the fact that he felt insecure as if she has seen some other man and him kinda jealous. All of this compounded and ended up in the result that you see, people. It is a recipe for disaster. Moral of the story, like me say, be very careful who you are with. Know how to assess and analyze situation. Do not throw gasoline upon fire. A soft word turn it away wrath. Grievous words stir up anger. You could say the wrong thing at the wrong time to the wrong person that don't have the threshold and can snap on people. In this case, that is the case. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.